Hello again, everyone. This is Sophie, and
And told you Wani Gold.
so we are the Awani Golds, and this is our third video actually. So it's part of the series. We're talking about our journey to becoming married, and today we will be talking about our personality types, what we did, what we didn't do, the fights we had, the arguments we had, and I noticed from early on I was um I'm not touchy feely type, but I noticed that if I'm angry, I start crying. If I was sad, I start crying. If I was happy, well, I'm overjoyed. So that's the kind of person I was. But he was a little bit different. So when we would have arguments, even though I was trying to get my point across, maybe I was angry, I'd start crying. So he confused him, was like, is she sad? Like, what's wrong with her? I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
So but when I was sad, I'd still cry again. So sometimes I'd float in between emotions. You know, us women's and our hormones, once in a while, they do get to us. But with time, I realized that, okay, I take deep breaths, I'd say what I needed to say. And we, re- I wouldn't call myself a feminist. I might be, but I stand for women, and he's someone like that too. So that really bonded us. He's extremely pro women. He believes that what a man can do, a woman can do. Obviously, not everything, but there are some things that because you're a girl, society will say, "Oh, don't do that." There's nothing. I When he met me, or when we met, I was playing drums in the church. I was extremely active in so many things. So I could do sports. I was well rounded is the word, and he was extremely supportive. So he didn't try to say, "Oh, you're a woman, you can't do that." Oh, how can a woman be drummed? So if you're in a relationship and you feel like your light is being dimmed, you need to check it. So what do you think?
Like she said, when I when we met, I wasn't the best of the best. I was still like we said, I was still trying to find my path.
Yeah.
But it was really fascinating, and I said it before. Her Christ-likeness, her ability to help solve problems at that time, those were very good factors that drew me close. But I also saw this part of her that was extremely zealous, extremely outgoing, more like wanting to do all that men could do. There were times when we went bowling. There was this competition. She was out there trying to, not trying to impress me. Maybe she was in her own world trying to,
My
you
elements,
know.
yeah.
So because at that time, I remember when we were just friends at the time, and we were into some kind of arguments. Coming from Nigeria, from my own timid personality, even though I was pro women, I noticed that she could really argue at the time, and those things kind of sort of used to piss me off. But I said, well, this might just be a strength. Maybe I can use this, we can use this to get across to do certain things.
Yes,
So
yeah.
what I now did was, in order to cope with those strengths, I had to pull back on my own African beliefs. I'll call them African beliefs.
Reorientate yourself
Yeah,
more
I had
like,
to
yeah.
pull myself out, pull my masculine personality back a bit, so that I could let her,
Shine.
shine to
Yeah.
an extent. And to be honest, that really balanced a lot of things up, because I noticed that all of those unnecessary arguments died down. So many things that used to get me angry when we were having a conversation. And I noticed that she adjusted as well.
Yeah. So it's a
And
two-way thing,
I
yes.
was noticing that we're more in harmony.
Yes.
We're more
Yes.
together. We could say certain things and just agree. I also would also want to thank the Holy Spirit for helping us at the time,
Yeah.
because it didn't really seem like it was going to go anywhere. But we never had a fight. We just knew when to call it quits. And we did call it quits, and then we go back
Yeah.
there.
We agreed to disagree.
So we just always had each other's back, and I
Yes.
think that's what really mattered. And there was a day, maybe into our relationship, when we really started, and now I spoke to her one day and I said, what was really the attraction? Because, to be honest, if you want to know the truth, I wouldn't say she made passes at me, but to be honest, that was the truth. That's exactly what happened.
I was a bit more, forthcoming
You
than
know,
he was.
she could speak to me straight away
Yes.
to say, "Come on, go out there, do what you need to do." But I noticed something about me when I came in here, because I wasn't Christian, as it were. My sister got me some, Christian clothing, and those Christian
We'll
clothing
probably
were
show the pictures later, but not
those
right
Chris-
now.
those Christian clothing were extremely Christian clothing.
And it's
I used to
sexy,
wear
me.
in Gordon's words. It was kosuble. So a few people who knew me then, I didn't know. I don't know what was wrong with me at the time. This is me who used to like clothes that would fit, that would look good on me. But at this point in time, my sister got me, there was a suit I used to wear then, and then the suit used to go all the way. It was really off my shoulders. So, but one of these days I saw the suit and I was
He saw the
asking her, I
picture
said,
and he said, "What did you like?"
"Come, did you see me wear this suit? Are you still thought about settling down with me?" But she said, well, what she saw was the content, not the
Yeah,
container.
yes.
And that really blew my mind, because I think we should look more in the content.
Yes,
I
more
think,
inward than outward.
yeah,
You can always change
because
the outside.
outwardly, sometimes when I go to church, I looked well. I was I was clean, doing everything, but it was a bit, pastor looking, like, those new combat pastors. And it did well for me. And I just want to use this point to say thank you to a lot of people who have reached out
Yes.
regarding my previous video, concerning my outward look. I have a lot inside, and I think maybe that's what drives me to be a bit crazy with my outward appearance. Sometimes I don't care about how I look outwardly, but I'm sure a lot of people will see that I've done a little of tidying up.
Touch
Because
up.
for now, I just want to wear these beards and see how it goes. I appreciate those who have
And I like it.
those who have reached out to say, Toju, do something about your beard. This is not you. I appreciate you so much, and because of you, I did my best to do a bit of trimming,
clean
just
up.
to look a bit decent for you guys too. So I appreciate, and we thank you so much for.
And thank you for all of you that have been watching our videos, leaving comments. We really appreciate
you so much.
And mostly, we hope that you find something to take away, something that makes you better.
Yeah.
Because that's the point of doing this video. It's not just to entertain you.
No,
It's
not at
also
all.
to make each and every one of us better. And we hope that you've been able to find that in this video. And we appreciate you so much. Until next time. Thank
We will.
you.
This series continues. It's going to continue for a good while, and we're not trying to bore you with our life story. We're just trying to find out if there'll be people who can learn little things from
this.
our own experience. Our experience goes beyond just this. There's so many things we have to say, but we have to always keep to time.
So thank you so much.
God
We
bless you
appreciate
all.
everyone.